Connor, thank you. Well, this weekend in Central Texas, more rain and the threat of flash flooding forced crews to temporarily pause their search for victims from last week's deadly floods. You could see here behind us.
Yeah, it's so hard to look at still. Officials say dozens are still unaccounted for this morning. Bradley Blackburn has more on where things stand this Monday.
Little more than a week after deadly floods hit Central Texas, a slow-moving storm dumped even more rain there over the weekend. It pushed rivers past their limits. Residents rushed out of the way.
Just kind of like, uh-oh, here it comes again.
And search crews were forced to stand down.
We'll probably end up not being able to do anything today and just try to get back at it in the morning.
More than 12,000 volunteers have now arrived to help with reconstruction and recovery. While at least 132 fatalities have been confirmed, more than 160 people are still missing. All across the state, green ribbons tied to trees honor the victims. And in Kerrville, flower shops are promising free arrangements for funerals.
Every single person in this community is helping out in the flood relief in some way.
On Face the Nation Sunday, Democratic Senator Maria Cantwell called for close scrutiny of federal weather forecasting.
We as a nation shouldn't be second to Europe or anybody in being a weather-ready nation. We should be the smartest government in the world using technology, analyzing the data, and putting a forecast system into place.
And in Texas, they are mourning and healing. In Houston, hundreds stood along a procession for 12-year-old Shiloh Wilson, who was swept away from a campground with his parents.
It just breaks my heart that you just don't have a chance to say goodbye.
So many goodbyes as a long recovery begins. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
And in the middle of the devastation there in Texas, Portsmouth-based Mercy Chefs is providing some comfort to flooding victims and first responders. The nonprofit's been in Kerr County, Texas since Saturday. They sent these images of the work they've been doing and the people that they've been helping. We spoke with the founder and CEO, who says this work is going way beyond just serving hot meals.
We've prayed with families that lost children, and to be with them and understand the grief that's been concentrated in this small area, very compact, but to have so many people that died and still so many people that are missing. Everybody in this county lost someone or knows somebody that is lost.
Now, Gary LeBlanc, there you saw him, says Mercy Chefs will stay and help people in Texas as long as they are needed.
And we are so grateful for that.
Yes, we are.
The images of the Texas flooding disaster, Anthony, are heartbreaking. We know we've said that this morning. And many people want to give back in any way that they can to the folks who have lost everything. Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matarese has a look at the best ways to donate.
Those tragic floods in Texas have so many of us wanting to help and do something to assist the survivors. But before you donate, it's important to know where you're giving and to make sure your donation goes to those in need. Here outside this donation center, people touched by the Texas tragedy were bringing bags and bags of supplies.
We got clothes.
Randy Happy said it was the least he could do.
It's awful, those young kids and those girls, man. It's awful.
Melanie McGovern with the Better Business Bureau says always give to established charities you know and trust. If you're not sure, thoroughly research the organization before making a donation.
It's so important to make sure that the charity you're donating to is reputable, that they're able to get to the area, and that a lot of the dollar that you donate goes to the actual cause and not any kind of overhead for that charity.
She suggests typing the charity name into a search engine to see if it comes up and if there are complaints about the organization. And be wary of crowdfunding pages on social media.
Oh, they lost everything. We're raising money. It's my cousin or it's a friend of a friend. If you don't know the person directly, we will always recommend looking into that before making that donation.
McGovern's tips for spotting a donation scam: if they're asking for non-traditional forms of payment like gift cards, cryptocurrency, or through peer-to-peer apps like Venmo. If they urge you to donate right away, or if you receive unsolicited robocalls or texts. Then give what you can, like Connie Acra and her niece.
If the community comes together and everybody does a little bit, it helps a lot.
That way you don't waste your money. John Matarese, Scripps News Group.
And News 3 is doing all that we can to help out, so we've partnered with the Scripps Howard Fund to bring relief to those impacted by the heartbreak in Texas. Every dollar that we are raising goes directly to supporting local organizations with relief efforts. And want to give you an update this morning as the new numbers come in. So far, with your help, we have gotten more than $92,000 for Texas. That is incredible. You can help us continue that support. Scan the QR code on your screen or text flooding to 50155 to donate today.